Hey, dope people. It's your girl Paisley. I'm the Mindset Makeover Maven and the Dope Life Movement Creator. And we are here with another episode of Sippin and Soul Speak. So you know what to do. Go ahead and drop those heart emojis down below if you are joining us live. And if you are catching us on the replay, go ahead and drop that number 2 in the comments down below. And then type in the comments. Tell us what you're sipping on. We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. So come on in the building. Come on in the room. Get yourself comfortable. Get yourself situated. And tell us what it is that you are sipping on today. And just to make sure that I'm not having any technical difficulties, go ahead and drop that heart emoji down below so I know that you can hear me. Or the number 2 if you are catching us on the replay. And then make sure you type in that chat and tell us what it is that you are sipping on. So again, it's another episode of Sippin and So Sweet. This is where we talk about whatever it is that we're sipping on. That could be anything from sparkling water to sparkling wine, everything in between and beyond. And then we move into some soul stirring conversation. So make sure that you go ahead and drop your heart emojis down below if you're joining us live. And if you're catching us on the replay, go ahead and drop your number 2 in the comments down below. We're sure to drop some gems on tonight. So you want to make sure that you are in this space and with this energy that we have, and make sure that you get something from what we got going on. So Sippin and Soul Speak. Comment down below that you can hear us, and then make sure as well that you tell us what it is that you're sipping on. It wouldn't be Sippin and Soul Speak if we didn't know what it is that you are sipping on tonight. Again, anything from sparkling water to sparkling wine, everything in between and beyond. So tell us. Kelly's in the house. Hey, Kelly. Welcome. Oh, look at
Be
you,
here.
girl.
Be here. Hey there again, Sugar Pie.
Hello. So we have this young lady.
I am Tammy, the Chief Design Diva of Party Diva Events.
Okay.
Flips locks. Well, full locks.
Flips locks. So y'all, I saw Tammy the other day and I was like, well, who's this girl with the locks?
She faux locking.
I was like, okay, locks.
Ooh, Kelly is on her good stuff. She is drinking an organic drink. Okay, so yes, Kelly. Organic celery juice with volcanic ash hot sauce added. Now, is there alcohol in there like a healthy Bloody Mary, or is it?
No, not in Kelly's beverage. It will not be.
Okay. I didn't know if it was some spin.
Hey, Kelly be on her healthy kick all the time. I love that. So, okay. Kelly, well, I need to know what that tastes like, Kelly, because me and celery juice, it's so good for you. It's so detoxifying for you. And guys, for those of you who don't know, if you're ever going to have celery, I don't care if you're eating celery sticks or any type of celery, you want to make sure that you use the organic celery, because if you can, because celery is one of those items that's on the dirty dozen list of fruits and vegetables that hold pesticides. So you want to make sure that if you are getting celery, you do like Kelly and make sure you get it organic.
Right.
Like Tammy said. And I think I see an old friend in the house. What happened to my old friend? Is my old friend in the house? Let me see. I did see Shaka in the house. Did. Hey, Shaka.
He could have snuck out, but he dipped in and waved at us.
I'm so done with Shaka. He said I'm drinking a post-workout drink with rum. Out of my dope on purpose mug, of course. Yes. Oh, it's not post-workout, post-work drink. Like, wait a minute. Post-workout drink is rum and coke. Why they do that? So welcome, 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 Shaka. We have missed you on Sippin' and So Speak. So guys, you know what to do. Drop your heart emojis down below. If you are catching us on the replay, make sure that you drop your number 2 in the comments down below.
That's
And
my
make sure
dirty
you
wine.
comment and tell us what it is that you are sipping on. Shaka said I've been nowhere near a gym.
He's just been lifting up his drink. That's his workout.
These are the kind of curls I'm doing.
Hey Lee, tell us what you sipping on.
So guys, yes, if you are joining us live, make sure you drop your heart emojis down below. Tell us what you're sipping on. And it does not matter to us whether it is sparkling water, sparkling wine, everything in between and beyond. We just love that you are here and that you are sharing with us. Shaka is here. He has come back to provide us with comic relief.
Thank you, Shaka. Thank you.
He said he has good forearms from picking up his beverages. So,
okay. And Lee, you're drinking peppermint tea, soothing. Soothing.
Oh, okay. Peppermint tea. That does sound very soothing.
See, I have faux locks, so I also have a faux healthy drink. It is my skin tea drink. I figured instead of, like Malibu and like a bunch of juice, I used one of my sparkling ices, right? So it's not as high in calories as the juice I would use. But we know it's not healthy.
0 calories. Isn't that 0 calories? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not using the juice.
Okay.
But
so you're using your sparkling
sparkling ice peach nectarine flavor. So that's what we're getting with Malibu.
And Malibu. Okay.
Taste a little children fruit punchish.
Oh.
I tried.
Good job. Hello, Jackie Craig. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She's drinking Grand Marnier as per the usual.
She is fancy. She is drinking Grand Marnier.
So I am drinking Cabernet Sauvignon. And you guys know I have had the Josh quite a bit. I keep that in the rotation at the house. I'm actually in Atlanta, so I'm not at the house. But this is the reserve. And let me see. I mean, it might be a little bit better than the other one, but like nothing where I'm gonna switch.
Oh, you're not gonna roll over.
Correct.
And Ryan, you're drinking cranberry juice. We're gonna be okay with the cranberry juice.
That's because his intestines has said, please no more jalapeno moonshine.
he said he ran out of alcohol.
He didn't run out. Because if he ran out, he would run straight to the liquor store. So, yes, guys, welcome to Sippin' and Soul Speak. This is where we have soul-stirring conversation and share whatever it is that we are sipping on. We don't care if you have water, wine, a smoothie, or liquor. We just love that you are here and sharing the moment with us and sharing your time with us. So
right.
Cabernet Sauvignon. I always have some water nearby. So I saw cranberry juice. I saw rum and coke. I saw peppermint tea.
Got Grand Marnier.
And the party diva is having her special skin tea drink with some sparkling. Now that is a flavored sparkling water, correct?
Yes.
With a flavored sparkling water and Malibu.
Right. And then we've got celery juice and hot sauce, which is new. And I may have to try.
With volcanic ash. Did you say volcanic ash?
Yes, she did say volcanic. I'm not going to know where to get that. But.
So, when I talk about bentonite clay, that is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you, Omar.
Omar with a
Mango
blueberry
smoothie.
mango smoothie, like he on the islands.
Okay, okay. I like that.
So
The
welcome,
blueberry.
welcome, welcome, guys. Sipping and so. Why what, Jackie? I'm afraid to ask.
Why would we put clay in it? Were we talking about the bentonite clay?
I'm confused. So yes, guys, welcome to
This is my
Sipping and
puzzle
So.
look.
If you are joining us live, go ahead and drop your heart emojis down below. And if you are catching us on the replay, go ahead and drop your number 2 in the comments down below.
You
We want
see,
to also
I
know
changed it out. I changed it
whatever
out. I
it
wasn't
is.
bowling. I wasn't
What
bowling.
happened?
I wasn't bowling. I changed it out. I was whining like.
See, I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
I was trying.
So yes, guys, if you are joining us live, make sure that you drop your heart emojis down below. We want to know what it is that you're sipping on, and then we're going to transition into some of our soul-stirring conversation. We have some of our top fans out here. We have Jackie Craig. Where's Stephanie? Somebody put an APP out on Stephanie. So, we need to know where our peoples are. I look like I see Jackie, Chrysostemo. There's some people I can't tell who all these folks are, but we are so happy to have you here on Sippin.
We are.
We love it. Tammy's in the DMV currently. I am in Atlanta currently. And so we are here again, guys, with another episode of Sippin' and Soul Speak. We are in we're in a transitioning phase right now, right? Because we're transitioning out of summer going into fall. Yesterday here in Atlanta, it was hot as Satan's butthole, and today it was raining and overcast. See, I can't with Ryan. Told you he didn't run out. Hey, April, welcome. Tell us what you're sipping on. Tequila. That's my girl. She right on the money, right? She jump in, she give us our heart, and then she say, "This is what I'm drinking."
You gonna make sure we know tequila.
She know the rules, guys. And if you have not subscribed, make sure that kind of day. I hear you, girl. So, if you have not subscribed, ring that bell. So click the bell and subscribe so you can know when we're going live. And then go ahead and share this. Share this on your page, start a watch party, share it with your friends and all of that good stuff. So we hope that we can provide you with a little bit of comic relief, right? We can provide you with a few little gems that'll help improve and enhance whatever you got going on, right? We all got something going on. So
we trying to change mindsets. That's what she do.
Listen, you know, it's so important. It is so important. It's so helpful. You know, you can't help how you were raised. You can't help the environment that you were born into. You can't help. There's a lot of things that you cannot change, right? But your mindset is not one of them. That is not a thing that is unchangeable.
Right.
It's up to you. So we have Davy White in the house. Davy, we just get right now. We talking about what we sipping on. Go ahead and drop that heart emoji and type in the comments.
What you drinking.
So I got some wine and we got water and we got celery juice and peppermint tea and rum and coke and Grand Marnier and tequila. Like we all over the place tonight. Nobody popped in here with a beer yet, so I'm just waiting for somebody to pop in here with a beer. So I don't know what Ryan found in his cabinets because he just said he found something in the cabinet.
It's probably a jar of moonshine.
It is probably a jar of corn liquor with hot peppers in it. So,
oh yes,
I wish I had some whiskey already.
So we're gonna have y'all checking. We're gonna have y'all checking y'all cabinets.
And listen, sometimes you need to have a little stash in the back for when you have one of those days. I keep a fully stocked bar. This is what I do. I got stuff on there that I don't even drink, but
right, because you have some people that come by, that's their favorite, so you got to make sure they have their stuff.
This is true. And I, I like to host when I want to host, right? So
Mhm.
I enjoy my quiet time. I enjoy my serenity, but there's times when I do enjoy hosting. So if I'm hosting, I want to I want to host. I want to be that person that has, if you like gin, I don't drink gin, but I got gin on the bar. So, um,
Well, what's in a starter bar is making sure you have something of every category of alcohol. In my bartending days, when I used to do the portable bar thing, you have a little bit of everything. You have a nice tequila, a nice whiskey, a nice gin, a nice vodka, and so on. And if you have close friends that they drink a particular kind of thing, technically they're supposed to gift you one when they come over to your house as a gift. But we got away from house gifts. When you go to people's houses, you bring them
who
something.
did it?
No, a
Who
lot
got
of
away
people,
from it?
society in general, it's like, yeah, we do it. Yeah, we do it. But a lot of people will come to someone's house for dinner or
Okay,
something like that.
hold fast, party diva. If y'all go to people's houses and you do bring something, I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to say, I still do. Thank
No,
you,
no,
Alicia.
no, no.
I just need I need to know. I need to know
Right.
because we got grown kids, and I have told my children that when you go to someone's house, you go with something,
You bring a
right?
hostess gift.
You bring a gift, and I tell them, if nothing else, bring what you drink. That way you're gonna have what you like to drink. So
And
tell me, guys,
there
in the
ain't
chat, just
nothing worse.
comment if you still go to people's house and bring something. Please say I still do. Thank you, Alicia. I just want to know
Because let me
because
tell you, there is nothing worse than somebody who comes and they bring something they don't really drink, and
and
they
they drink
drink
everything else.
all your goods. They drink your good stuff, and then be like, "Oh, well, I brought this. I don't even know
Ma'am,
what it is. The dollar
ma'am,
sauce
I'm having flashbacks. I need us to move on.
in it?" Omar said he bringing his cup. Omar, you's a lie.
Omar is not invited to the cookout.
Omar is
Take him
such a
off
lie.
the list.
Omar gonna bring a drink and something to eat. Omar, I, Omar.
Omar,
Uh,
I'll put you on ice. So,
do you take it back when you leave? No, it's the
so,
hostess gift.
so yes, and I think that's a good question because a lot of people ask that question, and I think that there's times when, like, if someone has brought over something, I will keep it on the bar for them. But there have been times where, I might say, you know what, go ahead and take that back home because I have 3 bottles of that. Take that back with you. So I think that I think that you shouldn't go with the intentions of
Right.
taking it back. But sometimes you might bring a couple of bottles or whatever, and the person's like, I don't even drink that, so take it with you. I think that's okay.
And we're not
I
talking about potlucks either. Like potlucks, when everybody's contributed, we're talking about if someone's opening their home and feeding you, it's
Yeah.
nice. Right. Like you know, that's that. He said, don't bring little bottles.
Yeah, I've seen people bring them little pint bottles,
Yeah, just keep that in your purse or your pocket. We don't
throw
go to the
that in your
bathroom and keep
slang.
pouring your drink. Go in the bathroom, keep pouring your drink.
So yeah, so I think the question about the starter bar, and I think if you're really trying to just start your bar, right? Because liquor is pricey,
Right.
and so I think if you're just trying to get a real starter bar, get you. I think the basics, and Tammy has been a bartender, so she can say, I don't even drink vodka, but I have vodka on my bar. I think vodka is a big one. I
Right.
think you should have a tequila is a big one. And I think that you should have like a whiskey, not even anything that's super expensive. Just go middle of the road if you're just starting your bar, right? Have a whiskey, have a vodka, and have a tequila. If you want to, go to the next thing, add a rum, right? And then you can branch out. Like I have sake on my bar. I've never opened it
Right.
because a friend of mine was like, "Oh, I'm really into sake." So I was like, "Oh, well," and one day I was in the store. I was like, "I'm gonna put a bottle of sake on the bar for when they come over, and then they can have
Right.
sake." Um, so my bar is pretty extensive. And when I travel too, I'm always gonna stop at that duty free and pick
And
up a
pick up
couple
a
of
bottle.
bottles. But then I also think too that have a couple of bottles of wine
Yes.
as well, because some people don't drink liquor.
Right.
So get I think too, when it comes to certain things, know what your friends drink. Right. If you know what your friends drink and those are the people that you're gonna have over to your home, have a few of those things on your bar. Funny, with the brothers love cognac.
I was ready to say,
I've never met a cognac that I've been in love with, and but I do have cognac on the bar, just because some people like it. But most of my friends don't even drink the 1738. So but and don't break the bank starting your bar. Get some middle of the road stuff. Get you some Tito's. That's cool because it's also gluten free. Get you some middle of the road liquors, and then build your bar from there. One of the ways that I build my bar is when I invite people over, I always have everything that I want them to have, right? So I plan my menu out, whatever I'm cooking, all those things are going to be prepared and things like that. And so when people ask, because everybody that I know, I'm lying, almost everybody that I know ask me what can they bring, especially if they don't know what I'm doing, right?
Right.
Tammy just show up with a bottle of champs. We good. So she knows me and she knows what I like, right? So but if people ask me what they can bring, I tell them to bring whatever you drink.
Right.
And that way I know that it's nothing like going somewhere and everybody drinking 1738 and you looking like that's some horrible shit. And I don't have anything to drink because I'm not drinking that, right?
Right.
So I tell people bring what they want to drink. And then what happens is they leave that bottle.
And the next time they come over,
they got 1738 on the bar because that's what they drink. So just some little hostess tips, guys. That's not even what we came here to talk about tonight. But
we came here to talk about what?
I appreciate the questions, right? I appreciate the questions that Alicia asked about the starter bar.
Exactly. They want to drink Henny, but bring E&J.
See, why is Davey having me have flashbacks too? I don't want to think about that.
No, you're good.
No, you're fine, Alicia, because it's a good conversation.
That's the sipping part.
Is the sipping part of Sippin' and Soul Speak. So we don't mind at all. I promise you, we won't go off on a tangent if we're not going there. So, but we definitely appreciate.
I want you to have a stock bar, so when I come over, I have good beverages to drink.
And here's another little tip that I give people too. Like I'm not a juice drinker. In general, juice has way too much sugar in it, all of that stuff, which is hence why Tammy says she's putting the flavored sparkling water in her beverage.
Mm-hmm.
So get some miniature sodas, because I don't drink soda either, but get you some miniature sodas, get you some miniature juices, right? Like the little Dole cans.
Right,
because what happens is if you get the smaller ones, when you if you get the smaller ones, when you open it up, it doesn't go to waste. If it's one person drinking juice with their beverage or whatever, it's not, you don't feel like you've opened an entire container. So get you some of the little bottles. I try to keep some tonic. I keep
cranberry,
they have the little tonics. I keep some ginger beer on my bar.
Yes, and ginger beer.
Some pineapple juice. You can find like the little cranberry juices and things like that. So keep you some small juices on your bar or in your pantry, so that when you have company and they want a, a mixed beverage or whatever, they want a, a gin and tonic or a uh vodka cranberry,
They
you can
have
have
it.
those things. So that's very easy. And then, and then just add to your bar, like, as I do different things, I got bitters, I got,
Grab some
olives.
grab some fresh lemons and limes. That little green plastic thing that grab some fresh. It makes a difference. Believe me.
Yeah, don't, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you're about to have company, just grab you a lemon and a lime and call it a day. So yes, so now if you want to get real fancy, get you some Luxardo cherries. They are delightful. But
Yeah, her bar is a different type of bar.
but they're great though. Like those Luxardo, and I ain't even gonna front y'all. They're a little pricey if you start looking them up. So don't come back and be like,
And Davey and his red Kool-Aid is not coming
they're
to the
not on
party.
the red Kool-Aid level.
Right. You're not coming to the party with your Kool-Aid.
So yes, guys, and bring what you're gonna drink. I've been to too many people's events and outings where I know people don't drink 1738. I know these people don't normally drink 1942, right? But when you open up your stuff, they want to pour water glasses full of
Excuse me, can I get some of that, please?
a, a water glass full of your liquor. And you don't even, that stuff is sipping stuff. You don't even drink it like that.
Heineken Zero. I didn't even know they made that.
So here, I have beer. I don't drink beer, but I have beer because my boys drink beer. So when they come over, they need beer. So I'm so done with Omar. We're not talking to him anymore.
I don't even.
So yes, so guys, these are some tips to stock your bar. When y'all go to people's events, bring something and be prepared to leave it. If they tell you to take it, I mean, you can take it. You know what I mean? If you feel comfortable with that,
right?
Because sometimes people like, I just do this once a year. I don't need this liquor in my house,
right?
Or whatever. So, but definitely bring the liquor you drink. So do that, guys.
Yes.
So that is our tip for the sipping part of Sippin' and So Speak. So if you caught our little preview, we were talking about how to become a millionaire, right? And so, we speaking lyrics over here. So we talking about, I want to be a millionaire so freaking bad. So we talking about how you change that mindset to a millionaire mindset. So you can get all the coin, all the money, all the shmoney, every little piece of it that is coming to you. How do we do that? And part of it is really, guys, about how we change our mind.
It's the Grand Marnier that's taken out.
So somebody said Amsterdam. With your A's, I'm done. So so we were talking about, just that whole millionaire mindset. Like, a lot of people talk about it, right? But are you going to be about it?
Right.
And it's one thing to say some things, but there's some things you need to switch up. A lot of people, I know people who play the lottery every single day. Every day. And does the lottery run twice a day? I think the lottery runs twice a day.
I think it runs twice a week.
No, not like the big Mega Million stuff or whatever, like the numbers things. I want to play 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
So I think that
it
runs
does it every day?
I think it does twice a day. That the lottery that lottery runs every day, but
Daily
said
says midday and night.
So I know people who play the lottery like that. They play it twice a day. They got their numbers that they are going to.
I'm this many years old, and I just learned that because I thought it was Wednesday and Saturday, and it's the Powerball. I didn't know you could play it. I thought everybody standing in line was playing it for Wednesday or Saturday.
Oh yeah, no, I know because I know because I know people who play the lottery every single day. And I was pretty sure that you can play it twice a day, like those little numbers things. I don't want to call them little numbers, but I don't know what you call them.
The little pink ticket and you scratch it off.
No, the like the four numbers. Like I want to play 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Right. And so I want to play 0912 because that's Jackie's birthday. You know, those numbers, right, that they call it, they run twice a day, I think. Somebody confirmed that they do.
Yes, they said they do.
Noon and PM. So I'm not talking about that mentality because I'm talking about a millionaire mindset.
Okay.
Straight in box. Yes, that terminology, that right there.
I've heard it. I just never knew what it was.
that terminology. I'm not sure. I think I know what straight is, but I don't know what box means. But anyway.
Oh, let me get my bookie. They don't use bookies. No. Okay. So I'm not talking about that, right? There are people who play the lottery every single day, twice a day. Whenever they can, and they spend a fair amount of money on with a hope and a prayer that we're going to hit, right? And ultimately, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of times you're just getting your money back that you have put in day after day. If you spending $20 a day on numbers and you hit for $100 at the end of the week, you pretty much broke even, or you might have still took an L because if you play in 7 days, you still took an L. But street numbers, I can't. David, you take me off track. I don't even want to know. But anyway, I'm talking about a millionaire mindset. I'm not talking about a win the lottery mindset. I'm talking about a millionaire mindset where like you're earning it. And a lot of times we're on this whole get rich quick and this is going to work this way. I'm talking about how do you change your mindset to a millionaire mindset to where you are like, listen, I really, you're like, I'm going to do this. So many of you may know I did a challenge maybe like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, in August.
And I did a challenge like 3 weeks ago, and it was a 10K in 10 days challenge, right? I put it out there. This is what I'm doing because I had accepted the challenge from a motivational, I'll call it a motivational book that I had read or listened to because I listened to it on Audible. And they talked about doing this challenge, and I just jumped out there and did it because I wasn't ready. I can tell you that. I hadn't even, I was like, well, I got all of these things. I'm just going to jump out there and do it because a part of it is doing it scared. A part of it is just fuck fear, fuck them people, all the naysayers.
Don't wait to be ready.
I'm not going to wait to be ready. I'm just going to jump out here and do it and see what I can do. Right. And what you do in a situation like that is where you start to create a momentum.
Okay.
So that is tip number 1, right? Fuck your fear. Fuck them people who saying you can't do it. All the people who are looking at you like, that's real cute, girl, but
that's crazy.
How you gonna do that, right? And that's a really aggressive goal. It is an aggressive goal. However, don't do that.
The voice you use, like, okay.
But you have to be able to kind of push past all of that and stop letting our fear. I say fear. Everybody, a lot of people have assigned the face
Acronym stuff.
everything in. Excuse me. Fear is damn it.
Face everything.
No, not that one. Anyway, I say it's face everything and rise, which is why I'm
Right.
having a hard time recalling what other people say fear is, right? The acronym for fear
Right.
is so I say it's face everything and rise because you have to kind of
False
push it.
expectations appearing real.
Yes, thank you, Omar, because I have so not assigned that to fear anymore. For me, fear is face everything and rise. Do it scared, do it anyway, do it in spite of, do it because
Right.
of, do
Right.
it when nobody else is doing it, doing it and doing it and doing it well, like do it.
Okay.
and
Right.
so, but that for me, that is really, that's why it was so hard for me to remember like the false expectations appearing real,
Right.
because I have assigned a whole different definition to it. It is face everything and rise. Like I can get above this, I can get around it, I can go under it, I can do
I
whatever I
can
need
go
to.
through it.
I can go through it because some of us have been through it, right? We going through it, we've been through it. You can get through it because you got to get through it to get to it.
Right. That's the song.
So that's tip number one. Like, just forget all the other things. And I don't want to say forget it, but like use that as the fuel to motivate you.
Right.
Right. Um, so Kanye said in a song way back, he said he used the arrogance as a steam to power his dreams, right? Because it's good for my ego. Hey. But seriously, like you gotta get past that. So that's step number one. The other thing is think big. You gotta focus.
Right.
You have to focus, guys. If we can get out of our own heads, we have a
Right.
no matter what you've come from, what you've come through, what you've been through, what has discouraged you, use that as the fuel to say, I'm gonna get to my dream.
Right.
But the next thing is you have to have a vision. If you don't have a vision, how you gonna get where you're going, right? And
Right.
so you have to have a vision. You have to be able to see what it is that you are striving for. And yes, change can be difficult. It can be. I don't say that it is, because it can be. But change is inevitable. We deal with change every single day. Hope you change your drawers. hope you there we deal with change every single day. There is on your way to work, to the
Right.
gym, home, there could be, a detour. There's change everywhere we go. And a lot of the times, like, we deal with those changes because we feel like, oh, I don't have a choice. I gotta go this way. I gotta do something different. And so we can't, it's about our mindset. When we're ready, right? And so in order to get ready, you need to have a vision. Write that joint out. Write it
Right.
out. I do vision board workshops. We just did a vision board workshop on last Saturday. The vision board workshop is not really just about cutting and pasting images on a piece of paper and saying this is my vision. I teach people, there's a worksheet that I've created to say this is how, get ready, right?
Right.
We're preparing to create our vision. So you get ready, and that way when you're cutting out these images and these words and you're pasting them on the paper, it actually has some significance and it has some
It's
meaning.
intentional.
It is intentional.
Right.
So have a vision, right? Keep learning. Guys, our people perish for a lack of knowledge, right? Keep learning. just because you don't know how to do it, or you never heard of it, look into it. What does
Right.
it hurt? Most of us are right now on a mini computer, right? We're on our phones, where Google is we don't even have to type it in. We can say, hey Google, hey Siri, ha da 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 da, whatever the question is, and we can get a list of things that we're interested in.
Yeah, it's kind of leveled the playing field a lot.
Yes, and so we can continue to learn about the things that we want to do, the things that we want to um, educate ourselves on.
Right.
Right. The next thing is keep pushing. It's forward progress in this joint, right? We have to make forward progress. It's football season. They got you pass it, run the ball, whatever you do, move those chains, right?
Right.
let's let's do whoever your team is, you want them to move those chains. I need a first down, celebrate, and another first down, celebrate, and another first down until we are in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to keep it pushing. We got to keep moving forward. We have to do the things that are going to, because if we've created our vision, we already thinking big, right?
Right.
That's one of the steps already. We already said, fuck these people who don't think I can do it. We already have created our vision. We've started to, create a pattern of continuously learning. I will tell you that I'm a reader, right? I love to read books. However, I didn't have a lot of time to read books. And I don't want to read a book. I was not that person who was going to read a book on my tablet or my phone. I wanted to have the hard book in my hand. Whoever thought whatever y'all thought, just erase that. We talking about books. So I want to have that book in my hand. But I know that in order for me to do that, it's going to take a level of time where I have to sit down and be able to read the book.
Right.
So someone said, well, why don't you do audiobooks? And I was like, I don't like audiobooks. But guess what? I had time in the car on my commute to work every single
when you
day.
sitting in traffic, when you dropping off kids, when you waiting at practices, whatever
when you waiting at practice.
There's pockets of time in your schedule that the world eats up, that we can't avoid, and we should try to look at ways to use those moments to our advantage, even if that means you need your stress-free time and that's where you wusan and meditating. Whatever that is, start thinking creatively about that time that we're wasting, but it's necessary to have to waste.
I love your progress, girl. I love it. I love it. I love it when you talk like that.
you know, I'm trying to come back.
See, when your spouse is talking, you're gonna get your esophagus taken out trying to listen to.
He talking big because his wife not on here.
So, but I started listening to audiobooks. I downloaded Audible, and I got the subscription, and I listened to books all the time. Like when I was in New York and commuting to Jersey every day, my commute was like 40 minutes with no traffic, but you never know coming across the G-Dub what it's gonna look like. And I got through so many books. Right. There were books that I didn't like, because I feel like, sometimes it may not resonate with you. But I listened anyway, because in each one, I found something that I could use. Right. And so I started listening to audiobooks. And if you do like an Audible subscription, you get like a book a month or whatever. And then they run these little specials, buy one, get two free.
Public
whatever.
Library has audiobooks.
So, yeah. So back in the day, Tammy, I'm glad you said that. Back in the, because Tammy,
that was Lee. I just jumped on Lee's thing. She typed it.
Yeah. So, but Tammy's also a librarian, y'all. So, back in the day, I had books on cassette.
Yes.
That's how far back in the day I'm talking about. But yes, you can borrow audiobooks from the library. You can do Audible. The other thing is podcasts, y'all. I started listening to podcasts in the car. Some podcasts are just for entertainment, but some of them have some really good
Educational
information
basis.
out there that can help you. Find one that resonates with you so that you can continuously be learning, right? Where, like Tammy said, life is eating up our time, and we're sitting in the car. Sometimes you need that moment where you're listening to your favorite song or whatever.
Right.
But there's other times where you could be intentionally improving yourself.
And not social media bashing, but a lot of times when we're sitting and wasting time, like waiting at practices, or waiting for kids, or waiting for a next meeting or something, and you just start surfing. And a lot of these things, depending on what you follow and how your algorithms work, a lot of them end up showing you teaching formats like YouTube, LinkedIn Learning. There's a whole lot of things that can catapult you that's free.
And I will tell you, use these algorithms to your advantage, because I will tell you, like, whatever you search, so it's really that mindset of whatever you think on is going to come to you, right? So when you start searching for certain things, I'm doing some building in my business and hiring and stuff like that. So now that I've been searching certain things, all of this stuff comes up in my feed, like all the time. I don't care whether I'm on Instagram or Facebook. These things are going to come up in my feed, and I'm like, oh, let me click on this ad. Let me check out this. I attend master classes.
Right.
I am constantly learning something, because, guys, there's a lot of things out here that are good for you, right? And but it depends. Like, if you out here searching for the last, brawl on TMZ, that's what's going to show up in your feed, because that's what you're feeding your soul. That's what you're feeding your spirit, your timeline. That whatever you're engaging with is going to.
That's the way the algorithms work. They feed you more of what you like.
But when you start
use the Dewey Decimal System in the public library, but most academic libraries use the Library of Congress system.
Why are we engaging?
That was a question I could answer. I knew that answer. I'm educated.
You just gave us a whole sermon net just a minute ago. What you talking about? You do that?
Well, I'm educating. I'm educating. I'm here to educate. But as we were saying with algorithms, it really does speak a lot to your mindset. When people tell me, "Oh, I don't get on social media because it's too much drama," and I'm like, "That's really funny," because my social media is so overwhelming, not overwhelming, but inundated with positive messages, good feelings, people that help people. Like, I get so much of that sometimes it helps me through my day, because I'll get a quote and I'll be like, that was so on time. But it's because those are the things I like. Those are the things I watch. Those are the things that I bring into my mindset to keep me focused on the path I want to be
on. And I think too, Tammy, one of the things, and I'm glad you said that about social media, right? Because one of the things is that some of the things that you're going to see, right? The ads and sponsored things and all of that stuff comes from kind of the algorithm. Some of that other stuff is just your friends list.
Right.
It's okay. I promise you, it is okay to unfollow some of these people who are sucking you down a rabbit hole of foolishness and fuckery.
And keep scrolling. Just
first, don't unfollow them. Don't just keep scrolling, because if you keep scrolling, you gonna keep seeing that shit. Every time they post, my baby daddy sucks ass and my baby mama is terrible, and you gonna keep seeing that foolishness, right? Unfollow them. Unfollow them. I've done it, guys, and I have literally, like, I had a couple of people, like, everything they were a magnet for foolishness and fuckery and drama just followed them. And I was just like, oh my God, like, it was too much. It was it's too much when your other friends call you on the real phone and say, hey, is Bonquisha all right? I don't know. I don't know. Well, she been posting such and so and so. Yeah, I unfollowed her ass because I can't. I checked on Bonquisha before I unfollowed her because we were real friends. But I unfollowed Bonquisha because I could not continue to see that in my feed. And at the time, I was already, I had my own drama that I wasn't putting on
Right.
social media going on. I could not let that feed my spirit.
Right.
So if you
Everybody's
don't,
not at the
and
same
guys,
stage.
so let me tell you something about unfollowing people. You're not unfriending them, right? Now, some folks need to be unfriended. Go on and let them go. Let them go. It's okay. For those people who need to be unfriended, unfollowing just makes it so that their foolishness and fuckery does not show up in your feed. If
You
you
keep
want to
feeding
go
your
and see
mindset
what
in
they're
soul.
doing, if you want to wish them a happy birthday, you can, right? Because you're still friends with them. You just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to be sucked in. So those are some tips that you can do to help you with your millionaire mindset. Yeah, some people you need to unfriend on social media and in life. Unfriend them
Right.
fools. People who don't mean you no good, people who always down in your little business, your little idea, your little millionaire mindset, all that little shit. Let them go to the left with that, like Beyonce said, and, and so that you can surround yourself with more like-minded individuals.
And
And that's
that's
the
the
other
key
tip.
thing.
That is
Because you
the
need
other
to be
tip.
around people around you that are going in the direction you're going. If you on a bus full of people not going where you're going, 9 times out of 10, you on the wrong bus. So
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't have any friends who are millionaires, if you don't know not one person who is a millionaire, get yourself in a circle with at least somebody who's a million. They talk different. They think different.
mhm.
They're not talking about can this can I get these uh
So your little
new
car.
sneakers, these new J's, whatever. They're actually talking about, well, I invested, $30,000 and blah, 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 and I'm going to flip this.
I'm working with some venture capitalists, and we're about to.
Cultivate your network of humans, friends, family, and beyond. Yes. So get yourself or surround yourself with some people who are like-minded, right? Because you've had that person that as soon as the phone rings, I ain't even being funny, y'all. I had a friend way back in the day. Remember when Usher Confessions was out? Remember when ringtones were a thing? Usher had that song, Can You Help Me? Y'all remember that song? I legit had that as a friend of mine's ringtone because I knew if they called me, they needed something. Can you help me? Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So way back when I did, because I knew that this person, if they were calling me, they were going to need something from me. So yeah, sometimes you need to change your circle, change your circumstance. One of my business partners said that before, that was the best advice that they ever got. Change your circle, change your circumstance. You want to get away from people making broke ass decisions and with a broke ass mindset, right? If people talking
Right.
about they can't go somewhere because they ain't got gas, that's a broke ass mindset, right? So you want to get yourself
And
around some
let me
people.
say something right there. Let me stop you.
But hope
A
fast,
lot of
hope fast,
people. Okay.
hope fast, because I'm gonna let you go because I know you got something. Just because you don't have gas for your vehicle, don't mean you need to announce that impoverished mindset to the world, right? I
True.
can't go. I'm unavailable. I can't go because I don't have gas is a broke ass mindset. Haughty diva.
That is true. And I'm kind of on the same path as that. We're not necessarily judging people who don't have money to have them.
Not at all. We're talking about a mindset.
Right. But sometimes you don't have money to do one thing, but it's fascinating how you can pull together and scrap together money to do something else. You know, like, okay, I remember back in the day, if you was in the club before 11.
I'm just listening with my good ear.
When you was in the club before 11, it was free. So you would make sure you was ready in the club before 11. And let me tell you, if it was $20, you made sure if you ain't had nothing else all week, you had that $20 for the club. But there are other times when someone says, oh, I have this, you know, we can invest this and we can do this, and you don't have it. It's how you think. So it's not necessarily you don't have the money, you know, physically in your care, that you can't think and change how your mind thinks to either get the money. If it's a really great opportunity, someone that knows someone, hey, can you look out and give me $10 to put in my tank? I got you. Like, there's creative ways for you to find sometimes things that are absolutely necessary for you to have. Okay. And there are times we waste money on things we really don't need. Like, I know I was a Starbucks junkie. And if you ask me for some money, I'd be like, oh, I don't have money to do that. You buy an venti every morning. And sometimes if your day was crazy, you'd go back for a second cup. I stopped that, got a Keurig, and I got extra cash to do things to help benefit where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know,
we're not judging people's money that they have. We're talking
not
about
at
your
all.
mindset.
We're not talking about, because listen, I had pulled up to the gas station and put pennies in the attendant's hand. Pennies.
Get a gallon.
Pennies in the attendant's hand to put, you know, give me $1.37 in gas so I can get to where I gotta go, right? So we're not judging people for not having gas. We're talking about the mindset and really the words that you speak and how you speak them. I think Omar and either Omar or Davey, one of them said a temporary cash flow issue.
Right, Davey, right? I think
that's a whole different mindset than I'm broke.
And people react to you differently when you say it. I have a temporary cash flow. Now I ain't got no gas money. Oh, okay. Well, it's changing. It's changing.
Yeah, Davey, fuck the sauce. Put it in my hand, right?
And I get one rib.
How much for one rib?
One rib.
No sauce. So guys, a millionaire mindset is just really about, it really is about how you think about things, right? Listen, I have lived in my car. So I am judging no one about having cash flow issues, no coins, or being broke, busted, and disgusted. I'm talking about the mindset, right? If you are the woe is me, that was probably, I can say this to you guys, that time when I was living in my car and getting up in the morning and going to the Planet Fitness and showering before I had to go to work and putting on my uniform and going to work and acting like everything was everything, right? The people that I worked with did not know that was my situation. People that were very close to me did not know that was my situation, because it is about a mindset. This was temporary for me, but you know what? It made me think, it made me hustle, it made me strive to do more, because this is my current circumstance. It is not who I am.
Right.
This does not define me.
Right.
And so it was time for me to, I was able to think more clearly and freely because I wasn't thinking about all that other stuff, right? I had a plan in place. I did. I had a vision. I had a plan in place. And my plan was at this time right now, I'm going to be in this car for this amount of time. And then by this time, I'm going to have my ducks in a damn row and I'm not going to be back in this situation again.
Right.
So I can tell you, so Tammy's trying to make sure that you guys understand that I'm not coming from a place of judgment because she already know my story.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we were all clear, because we don't want you all walking away like, well, sometimes we don't have, no.
Sometimes we absolutely don't fucking have it. I ain't got it, right? Your friends calling you up and talking about, do you want to go to the hibachi place? And you like, I would love to, but not today. No, I'm not going. And I don't have to tell you I'm not going because I don't have money. I'm just not going. And that is the answer.
I don't have to tell you why.
That is the answer. Because sometimes you have to watch the company that you keep, guys. And I know we're going a little bit long, but this is good. We got to watch the company that we keep because some people want to see you struggle. So at the time, and I can tell you my story, right? At the time that I was homeless, did I have friends? Absolutely. Did I have family? Absolutely. Did anybody say, hey, come over here? They didn't. There were people because of my circumstance, right? That they were like, I'm just a little bit concerned about, I was going through a horrible divorce. And they were concerned about what the hell my ex was going to do. So they were like, I'm just concerned. And I'm like, are you? Copy that. But I will tell you, for me, it was definitely an eye-opener. It was definitely a situation where I learned how resilient I could be. And each and every one of us has that in us. It's that dig your heels in, like, yo, I'm gonna get beyond this and I'm not going back to that. Right. And so when I'm telling, I'm not telling you this from a perspective of like, oh, we're so great and we're so wonderful and we're so no, we are ready to grow.
I got
and
places
if you're
to
ready
be.
to grow, I want you to come with us. I want you to cultivate a millionaire mindset. I want you to be in that space where you're like, hey, you know what? I want to do this. My goal is I aspire to inspire people to be their dope self, to live your abundant and authentically dope life. Dope is an acronym for dope on purpose. That means we intentionally doing this.
Right. This is no accidental dopeness.
No, you didn't just fall into dopeness. Like, you were born dope. You just got to activate that shit. And so I want to help you activate your dopeness. I want to see each and every one. I want to see millionaires and millionaires and millionaires. You know what I'm saying? I want to see people have that millionaire mindset, because if you think that you can achieve it, you can. If you think that you can come out of it, if you think that you can get through it, then you can. And if you have a circle of people around you who are saying, I don't know about that.
Right.
To the left. Everything you own in a box to the left, right? Get to stepping, like Martin said, right? Get on out of here.
Right.
We don't have time for that. We're on a money mindset. We're on a millionaire mindset. We are on and you want to get on that momentum. We talked about momentum before. You want to get on that. Once that pendulum starts swinging, it's hard to jump on when it's going.
Right.
While it's starting, you want to jump on real quick and ride it. Keep it going. You know, when you got on the swing when you were a kid, what do you have to do? Pump your legs, right? Y'all remember that? You're on the playground, you're on the swing. The one thing you learned initially was how to pump your legs. Why? Because that was going to take you higher. So we here pumping our legs. We want to take people with us who want to go. If you don't want to go,
That's
If
okay.
you kicking and screaming, if you on the fence, over there, stay over there and watch. And maybe when it slows down a little bit, maybe you come back and maybe you can jump on in. But if you want to get on now when we're jumping on, we are starting a Grow October. And we're talking to entrepreneurs out there. We're talking to entrepreneurs because we want you to set your own goals for the month of October so that you can grow yourself, grow your mindset, and grow your business. So in the Dope Life Movement group, there's a group, look it up, DOP Life Movement, join that group. If you're not in that group right now, join it now, because that's where we're going to be. We're looking for people who want to be a part of the movement.
Right.
We want people who want to be a part of that trajectory to change their life, to have a millionaire mindset. We've given you those steps in this Sippin' and Soul Speak, right? I'm passionate about this. Clearly, you guys can tell. Like, I'm super passionate about it because I feel like there are so many people who deserve more, and you're right there. You're like right there.
And it's not just with the entrepreneurs. You really want to help people in general because it's not just I have a business and I need a millionaire mindset. Some people really like what they do in their jobs and they have no intentions on leaving that, but they still want to go that place.
And I'm so glad that you said that, Tammy, because there's a challenge for entrepreneurs, right, to grow their businesses, but there's also a grow your own way portion of this, which is if you just want to get healthier, if you just want to move a little more, whatever that is, you grow your own way. So join the Dope Life Movement. Even if you have a goal that you're like, hey, for the month of October, I would love to focus on this goal. We don't care what the goal is. If you have one, we want you to join the movement because we want to be encouragers of each other. We want to be supporters of each other. And the group is free, right?
We want you to get your legs pushing.
We want you to pump. You remember when you was first learning how to swing, you like 4 years old, and your big sister, big cousin put you on the swing, and they push you. They like, pump.
We don't push you. We want you to pump.
Right. So we're gonna push you, but you gotta pump. So this is what we're doing, guys, for the month of October. So we want you to join the group now so that you can be a part of the movement.
Get ready.
Because yes, like Double Dutch, you ready to jump in, right? Who turning? We turning the ropes. We turning.
You're double-handed, but I'm turning.
She got you guys. We turning the ropes, and you just gotta jump in, right? There is no cost for you to jump in. So if you like, you could be let's say you're a leader in your business and you want to move your employees to be better, greater, whatever, right? There is a lot of support that something like this can provide to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So whatever your business is, right? That's your business. Whatever your business is, that's your business.
That's your business.
So I want to get healthier. I want to lose weight. I want to change my mindset to have more positive mindset. I want to do more self-care. I want to grow my business. I want to improve my stats in the business that I'm in, right? Whatever that looks like. Join the Dope Life Movement group, guys. DOP Life Movement. Go over there. It don't cost you a thing. And we over here pushing and we telling you to pump. So pushing and pumping kept a lot of people. So guys, that's what we got going on for October. Make sure that you also go to dopeonpurpose.com, doponpurpose.com.
Yes.
Sign up for the updates because we're going to send out updates there. And there is a free ebook coming ebook coming that's going to give you some tips on how to make over your mindset. So moving you from mediocre to marvelous.
Millionaire style.
Right. give me that. Give me that. And
yes.
Millionaire style. Moving you from mediocre to marvelous, millionaire style. Yes. So guys, that's what we want to do. Our goal is we're going into the fourth quarter. Y'all listen, it's a game, right? It's like football. Put up your fours. Everybody put up your fours. It's football season. We're going into the fourth quarter. We're going into the fourth quarter of the year. We want to come out strong. We want to come out glorious. We want to come out marvelous. And we want to have a monumental year.
Ready
for y'all. Listen, I love that. The other one I love when they bringing a football team out is bring them out. Yeah, it's hard to yell when barrels in your mouth. I love it, guys. So come on over, Dope Life Movement. That is the group. And there's going to be a lot of things. Me and a very good friend of mine, I love her, Kelly. She is one of the top fans. And she has, when I tell you that chick holds me accountable, like, accountable. I love it. So we weren't woo-woo, sir.
Woo-woo.
So but we're super excited for Grow October, and we are looking forward to helping people move their mindsets from mediocre to marvelous and have a millionaire mindset. So going in the fourth quarter, we want this for whatever it is in your life, right? Whatever you need to move from mediocre to marvelous, that's what we're doing in October. Fourth quarter, we got to get that momentum, get it going, get it popping, and move our mindset, guys. So we're going to have a lot of treats. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on. So make sure that you go over there. Dope Life Movement, DOP Life Movement for Dope on Purpose. And make sure you go to dopeonpurpose.com, dopeonpurpose.com. And when you go there, sign up for the updates, because that's what we're doing. Oh, Kelly. That's my girl right there. So, guys, we have kept you beyond the time that we normally keep you, but you could have been anywhere in the world.
But you here with us.
And we love it. So we are so excited. We love that you guys spent a portion of your day, a portion of your time with us here on Sippin' and Soul Speak, telling us what you're sipping on, and then having a little soul-stirring conversation with us. And we hope that you are as motivated as we are as we move into October, as we move into autumn, because when you start, planting the seeds that you want to harvest, when it's time to, you cannot not plant seeds and then go looking for your harvest. So we gonna be planting those seeds so that when it is time for us to reap our harvest, we want to catch that momentum. We want to catch that wave. We want it to be great. We want it to be amazing. We want it to be anything but mediocre.
Anything but.
So monumental, marvelous, millionaire mindset. That's what we creating over here. So come on, join us, jump on, everybody. And if you know someone who should be in it, guys, it don't cost you a thing to join. Come on over and join us and share it on your pages and all of that good stuff. So he said, can you plant some seeds in my Cash App? Listen, Davey, you have to go back and listen to the first part of Sippin' and Soul Speak that you missed when we talked about planting seeds in people's Cash App. It's some good stuff to you. So go back and listen to it. Make sure you share this on your page. Start a watch party on your page. If you have not subscribed, make sure that you go ahead and click that bell and subscribe so that you know that when we are live. We are here every single Wednesday, and Tammy, I believe we coming up on a year for Sippin' and Soul Speak. I'm gonna have to go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure we're coming up on a year of Sippin' and Soul Speak. So every single week, I have not missed a week, not 1 week, for almost an entire year of Sippin' and Soul Speak. And hold your head up.
That's my sad face. I missed some.
Hold your head up. You good?
My mindset says it's made over.
Mine's telling me no. So, guys, we look forward to seeing you every single week. We appreciate you being here with us. Make sure that you do those things. And if you have not already, drop your heart emojis down below. And if you are catching us on the replay, go ahead and drop your number 2s in the comments down below. We love that you're here. We got some free things coming up for you guys. So make sure you join those groups. Make sure you sign up so you can get that free ebook when it comes out and all of those things. And, you know, dopeonpurpose.com, doponpurpose.com. We got some stuff coming up for you. And we want to see you win. We want to see you be anything but mediocre. Marvelous, monumental, all of those things. No mediocre. So, thank you for being here on Sippin' and Soul Speak. We want you to be dope because you are
Dope on purpose.
Good night.